Hello kids, and welcome to Sunday School at Cross of Calvary Lutheran Church in Olivia, Minnesota. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Sister Sarah, and I am going to be doing a Sunday School lesson with you about the blind man who was blind from birth. First, we are going to start by lighting a candle. If you are by yourself with no adults, then don't light a candle. But if you have some adults around, you might want to have them light a candle with you. We light a candle to remember that Jesus is with us now and always, and that God's light shines in the darkness. You are going to need a couple of things today, just a couple. You're going to need a piece of paper and something to write with. So it can be a pencil, it can be a marker, a crayon, doesn't really matter. You only need one color. So a piece of paper, it can be recycled, it can be new, whatever. We're going to come to that later. And then if you have your Spark Story Bible at home, you can grab that as well. But if you don't, it's okay because I'm going to be showing the pictures. Okie dokie. Well, so first we have an activity. I am going to give you a couple of minutes to look at this tray of things in front of me. And I want you to look and study it and really take a look and remember what is there. Because in a few minutes, I'm going to take it away and you're going to have to remember what is on the tray. Okay, now I'm going to take the tray away and you can take out your piece of paper and I'm going to give you a couple minutes to write down all the things that you remember seeing on that tray. There are 20 things. I'll give you that as a clue. All right, so I will tell you now what was there. There were sunglasses, scissors, glue stick, deck of cards, a baseball bat, a toy boat, a pencil, a library card, a football, apple, Nerf dart, giraffe, toy car, beads, a cross, a shell, a spoon, baseball, Rubik's Cube, and a die. So I have a question for you now. Congratulations, by the way, if you got all 20. I'm very impressed if you did. But however many you got is cool. It's always fun to try to remember things. So, question for you. Why do people get sick? Think about that. You can talk to somebody who's with you at the moment. Tell them, why do people get sick? Well, when Jesus was on the earth, many people believed that if someone was sick, it was because they had done something wrong in secret. Either they had done something wrong or their parents had done something wrong, but somebody had sinned. If somebody was sick or somebody had something wrong with them, it was because somebody did something wrong. Now, we know that that is not true anymore. We don't get sick because we've done something wrong. We get sick because of germs. But our Bible story today centers on that. Someone has something wrong with them, and people think that that person has done something wrong. All right, this is called the Pool of Siloam. And if you have your Spark Bible, it's on page 432. Jesus met a blind man on the road. He told the blind man, "I'm Jesus. Some people call me the light of the world. I'll bring light to you for the first time by helping you to see." "No, Jesus," other people said. "This man must have done something wrong or he wouldn't be blind." But Jesus knew the people were wrong. Jesus knew just what to do to heal the blind man. First, he took some dirt from the ground and added some of his own spit. He mixed it until he made mud. Finally, he pressed the mud over the blind man's eyes. Jesus told the man to go and wash his eyes in the pool of Siloam. Splash, splash, the blind man washed the mud off his eyes. The very first thing the man saw was water. And the second thing he saw was his face in the water. The blind man remembered Jesus' words, "I'll give you light." Many people were shocked by what Jesus did. Some people were mad because Jesus could do what they could not do. So they asked the man who used to be blind many questions. "How can you see?" they asked him. "Jesus made me see," he said. "That's not true," they replied. "Yes, it is. Jesus is a holy man," he said. "Really?" "Really. Jesus could heal you too." Some people were afraid that Jesus could heal people. They closed their eyes and didn't want to see any more about Jesus. "Go away," they said to the man who could now see. He went away. Jesus heard about what happened and went to the blind man. When Jesus found him, Jesus didn't tell the man to go away. Jesus stayed with him. The man believed that Jesus was the light of the world. Now I want you to close your eyes and think of your favorite things to see. Now open your eyes and thank God for all that you do see. Okay, now we're gonna do another activity. And this time you're gonna need your paper and your marker again. You're gonna use the other side of the paper that you've already used. And I want you to close your eyes, take your writing utensil, and I am going to ask you to draw something with your eyes closed. All right. First thing I want you to do, draw a sun in the top right corner of your page. No peeking. Draw some grass at the bottom of the page. Draw a house in the center of the page. Now put a chimney on the roof of the house. Draw 5 flowers in the grass. This is the part that took me the longest, so I'll give you a little bit of time here. 5 flowers in the grass. Now draw 3 clouds in the sky, all with your eyes closed. 3 clouds in the sky. Now last, draw 4 birds in the sky. Now open your eyes and take a look at what you've drawn. Now I did this earlier with Leif. He gave me instructions and I drew it. And this is what mine turned out as. I actually didn't think it was too bad. How's yours? If you're with somebody else, show each other your drawings. It's kind of difficult to draw when you can't see, isn't it? Well, Jesus brought light and sight to the man who was born blind. And Jesus brings light and sight to us too. We are going to sing a song. We are going to sing This Little Light of Mine. Now, I would have had my guitar, but I don't know how to play that song. So we're just gonna sing it a cappella. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Ooh, all around the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Good job. Now, normally when we go to Sunday school, we collect offering. And our offering, as you guys know, has been going to buy toilets and school supplies and animals for people in need. So I encourage you to give your offering to your parents, and they can either bring it to church, they can mail it to church, and we will continue to put your offering towards people who have needs for things like school supplies and a toilet and animals. Let us take a moment to pray together. Dear God, thank you for being the light in our world. Thank you for healing the blind man, and thank you for taking care of us and healing us. Help us to see your light around our houses and in our neighborhoods, and help us to spread that light too. Amen. Now let's join together in praying the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Well, I hope you've had a nice time at Sunday school today, and I look forward to seeing you again.